Hi guys, I wanted to share a few thoughts I had on like toxic people and relationships and boundaries because it's been coming up a little bit more frequently in my readings and stuff like that. So I thought I would share. Um, Long story short, I had an 11-year relationship end unexpectedly 5 years ago. I ended up having to move back home with my parents. I had no car, no job, no money. And I've been formally diagnosed with mental health issues, which my parents were aware of, but never really acknowledged or cared to discuss or anything like that. Been formally diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, major depression, PTSD. And so I moved back home with my parents. I spoke up about not wanting to be here and being suicidal. And my parents didn't really acknowledge it or do anything about it. And as a result, they made me homeless on purpose. And so, fast forward to my birthday and Christmas, they would get me gifts for my birthday and Christmas, even though they made me homeless. And so I kind of just thought, well, whatever you have to do for your conscience or for appearances, whatever. And so one year for my birthday, I had a family member give me a gift early, and in it was a card from, that my parents had given. And my mom wrote in the card, "Sorry I would be out of town for your birthday. Wanted to give you your gift early." And my first thought when reading that was, you haven't seen or talked to me in a year and a half. Why would it matter if you're in town for my birthday? And so I wrote an email to my parents saying, stop. Just stop. If you can't acknowledge, let alone apologize for the fact that you made me homeless, stop. Stop giving me gifts. Stop buying stuff. Don't want it. Not interested. So my birthday's in June. Come Christmas, my brother meets up with me and he says that he has a card for me from my parents. In the card is a $100 Amazon gift card. And my mom writes, "Oh, we know you said you didn't want anything, but we wanted to give you a gift from the heart. If you really don't want it, give it back or give it to someone who really needs it." Okay. So what I did, I'll be honest with you guys, I gave the card back. Gift card and all. And in that same card, I wrote, "That's just like you to do what I asked you not to. And you did it anyway. The next time you want to spend money on me, use that money to get yourself therapy. I've already asked you not to, and I told you that if you can't even acknowledge, let alone apologize for what you did, stop." I gave the card back. I drove all the way back out, told my brother to meet me outside, gave the card back. It was nighttime. I was driving back home, and I know that what I said was harsh, but it needed to be said. And I was driving, and I asked my guides, please give me a sign I did the right thing. 2 minutes later, I'm driving and a skunk starts to cross the road, but I see it, so I stop. The skunk stops, I stop. We look at each other, and then the skunk goes back the other way. And I keep driving. I was like, man, I avoided a shit show there, right? And then when I got home, I was like, oh, the skunk. There's a book by Ted Andrews called Animal Speak, and it's on animal symbolism. So I went to the book and looked up skunk. A skunk will not spray you unless it gives you warning. It gives you opportunity to get away, and it won't spray you unless it has to. But the main message and symbolism associated with the skunk is boundaries. That was my sign that I was honoring my boundaries and that they weren't. Because I had already stated to them that I wanted them to stop giving me stuff if they couldn't even acknowledge what they did. And they chose to do it anyway. I haven't seen or talked to them since, and it's been 5 years since all this happened when I first became homeless because of them. As a result, I have more self-worth, I have boundaries, and I know that what I put up with, I condone. And if I don't put up with something or don't condone something, then I speak up and place boundaries. Keep that in mind. Think about it. What you put up with, you condone, and you teach people how to treat you. Think about that and feel free to comment what your thoughts are. Have a good day.